Hello and welcome to Thought for June the 9th. Our readings are Judges chapter 6, Isaiah chapter 33 and James chapters 3 and 4. And our thought is, be our arm every morning, our salvation in time of trouble. We were rather overwhelmed by the range of appropriate thoughts in all our readings this morning. God's words to Isaiah, quoted in chapter 33 verse 2, arrested our attention. Jesus is the arm of the Lord. Soon we will read Isaiah's famous 53rd chapter, which starts, "To whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed?" See the cross-reference in John chapter 12 verse 38. God accomplished salvation for us through Jesus. He looks for all those who accept that salvation or are seeking for it, to look to him at the start of every day. The whole verse in Isaiah says, "O Lord, be gracious to us. We wait for you. Be our arm every morning, our salvation in time of trouble." To Isaiah and those listening to him as a man of God in those continuously troublous times, we see many messages which are meaningful to us today. The Lord is exalted. He will be the stability of your times. Abundance of salvation, wisdom and knowledge, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Verses 5 and 6. We must try to understand now how a mind which is in awe of God is a treasure of great value. In contrast, the sinners of Zion are afraid. Trembling has seized the godless. Who amongst us can dwell with the consuming fire? Verse 14. The fearful attitudes that overwhelm the godless then will be replicated in the final fearful time as our world reaches its climax. We read 5 days ago in Hebrews of the removal of things that are shaken, in order that the things that cannot be shaken may remain. Therefore, let us be grateful for receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, and thus let us offer to God acceptable worship with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. Chapter 12 verses 27 to 29. Think about fire. It destroys, but it also cleanses, ready for a totally new start. Australian bushfires illustrate this. So what happens to those who survive everlasting burnings? The next verse in Isaiah tells us, "He who walks righteously and speaks uprightly and shuts his eyes from looking on evil, your eyes will behold the King in his beauty." Verses 15 and 17. Having been our salvation in time of trouble. Well, thank you very much for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that that Word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.